How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. I am Miss Gloria, a teacher of St. Paul High School, and I am your English teacher for Standard 5th. My dear students, you have already studied the Part 1 video.
This is a continuation from our Part 1 video. Before we begin recollecting what did we learn in the Part 1 video, what did we learn first, my dear students? We learned that Dhyan Chand's real name was Dhyan Singh. He was a soldier in the Indian Army and he used to practice in the night in the moonlight. Now let's recollect what did we learn in the Part 1 video. In the Part 1 video, we first learned that when was the match, my dear students? It was on Saturday, 15th of August 1936. It was the day of the hockey finals. Where it was taking place? It was taking place in Berlin, that is Germany. What it was an Olympic match. Who was playing in that match? It was Germany against Indians. Then, one day before the match, what happened, my dear students? It was raining very heavily. Then what happened to the ground? It was full waterlogged. And what pressure India was under? They were under the pressure that what will happen in this match, because they had lost many times in the practice match to German, and German was a very strong team. That is, what they were doing, my dear students? They had won so many teams and they had defeated many other teams. How many people had collected, my dear students, for the match? That was 40,000 people had collected. And from the Indian team, who had come to watch the match? Which great people? That was the Maharaja of Baroda state, the Prince of Bhopal, and few other Indians. What they had come? They had come to support the team. Then what time the match started, my dear students? It started at 11 o'clock. Now what happened over here? What type of skill or technique did the German adopt? They adopted the Indian technique of short distance passes against the Indian team itself. Then what happened, my dear students? They were fighting, that is, the Indian team were fighting equally against who now? Germans. Then what happened? No team could make a goal. That was both the teams, that is Indian and also the German team. Then during the 32nd minute, what happened? Roop Singh, that is from an Indian team, scored the first goal, hitting the ball towards the goal post from a difficult angle. Then in the second half, the Indian team, they found a firm footing, that is, they found a strong footing. They felt comfortable now. And the entire team played as one and made 3 more goals against who now? Germany. 2 of them were made by who, my dear students? That was the captain of the Indian team. Who he was? That was Dhyan Chand. However, German players were also trying their level best to win, and they too succeeded in making 1 goal. This was learnt in the Part 1 video. As you have recollected what did we learn in the Part 1 video, now let us proceed further to study the Part 2 video. Before we begin the Part 2 video, let us see something about Dhyan Chand's hockey stick. The lifeless hockey stick used to come alive in the hands of Dhyan Chand. When he dribbled, the ball just would not leave his stick. Some people even stole his sticks and broke them open to see whether they contained a special glue or magnet. Dhyan Chand was even made to play with other ordinary sticks, but even then his play was as charismatic as ever. Let us proceed to study the remaining paragraphs of our lesson, that is Major Dhyan Chand. Now, only a few last minutes were left. Dhyan Chand had resolved, that is decided, to win the match at any cost without allowing Germany to make any more goals. His spiked shoes, look at the picture, that is your spiked shoes, were making it difficult for him to run fast on the wet ground. He removed the shoes and the socks and began to run barefoot. Barefoot means without any shoes on or footwear on. using his amazing skill, that is, he had his own way of playing, amazing skill of dribbling, and his near magical game. Dribbling means pushing the ball rapidly from right to left and then left to right by turning the hockey stick. He began to send one pass after another to the players in the D, that is, in the defenders or opponent's area. Defender means person who defends somebody, especially in sports, and opponents means person who plays against somebody, from where they could make goals. They too did not let the passes go waste. They knew that this match is a very important thing. There are so many people coming to watch them, and it's a pride if you win in such a big event, that is such a big Olympic game. If you win a victory, it is an representative for your country as well, and it is an happiness for your team and your country as well. So they did not let the passes go waste. The Indian team scored 3 more goals. Dhyan Chand could have easily made the goals himself from his own position, but he never played a selfish game. Selfish game means thinking only about yourself and not about the others. Skillfully, he took the ball away from the German defenders and made it possible for the players in the D to score goals. The German strategy had proved fruitless. Fruitless means failing to achieve. A defeat stared them in the face. That means it could be seen on the Germans' face that now they are about to lose this match against the Indians. Some of the frustrated German players, frustrated means disappointed, angry German players, then resorted to a rough game, that is a violent game. The German goalkeeper pounced, pounce means jumping suddenly, on Dhyan Chand and hurt him. But Dhyan Chand was a true soldier. After a little first aid, he immediately, that is without any delay, returned to the field and held the spectators. It means a person watching an event. Spellbound means hold complete attention of someone with his game. At last, he scored the last goal of the match just as the game drew to a close. That is, before the game could get over, he scored one goal. The Indian team had won third time in a row. It was a hat-trick. Hat-trick means 3 successes. Indians were the third time winners of the Olympic gold medal. Although Hitler left the stadium before the match was over. Now at the starting, what happened? Hitler had too much of confidence in his team. He knew that yes, my team has lot of power, they have lot of techniques, lot of ideas, and I'm sure they are going to win this game. What are Indian teams front of them? Nothing. They have won. German teams have defeated so many other teams. So I'm sure that they are going to defeat the Indian team as well. But he was impressed by Dhyan Chand's game. It is said that the German dictator is a ruler who has total power in a country, one who rules the country, had offered Dhyan Chand a high salary and a rank in the German army if he agreed to play on behalf of Germany. Now he said he'll give him a very high salary. But what he has to do? He has to play on behalf of the team of Germany. But Dhyan Chand turned down, that is, he said no to the offer. After the celebrated victory in the Olympics, Hitler awarded a special gold medal to Dhyan Chand. You may be aware that hockey is our national sport. Major Dhyan Chand's birthday, August 29th, is celebrated as National Sports Day in India. The famous National Stadium in Delhi is named after the great hero Dhyan Chand. Who knows? Perhaps one of you may carry the legacy of Dhyan Chand's further and win great glory for our country. Just as Dhyan Chand never gave up. One of you all sitting over here in the class in standard 5th, some of you or any one of you might be a next Dhyan Chand, might bring some victory to our country as well. You never know what power, what skills you have inside you. My dear students, this story also tells us that we should not give up. No matter who or which strong team is standing in front of you, if you try, you will succeed. As the quote says, try till you succeed. Now, just look for the Indian team. If they had this fear inside of them, if they felt, oh, Germany is such a strong, powerful team, how will we win against them? And with that fear, they would have not tried. What would happen, my dear students? Would our Indian team get success? Would it bring glory for our country? No, they would have lost it. But then, Indian team also said, if they can be a strong, powerful team, even we have lot of power in our team. Even we have our own ideas, our own techniques, our own skills. Why not give it a try? And let's see, success can be on our end too. But at the same time, my dear students, you also have to be a bit humble. Don't be proud of yourself. But with being humble, you should try and succeed. And I'm sure, my dear students, each one of you will succeed in your possible ways. Maybe not in a game, but in some other way. But you all can succeed, but only you should do is try and never give up. Your homework or assignment to be practiced at home are as follows. Question: read the following scene passage and answer the following questions. It is on page number 17. The German strategy till glory for our country. Questions: first, who scored the last goal of the match when? Second, why do you think Hitler left the stadium before the match was over? Third, what did the German dictator offer Dhyan Chand? Fourth, what is August 29th celebrated as in India? Question number 2. Name the following. A. Pounced on Dhyan Chand and hurt him. Goalkeeper or friend? You have to choose the right answer and write it in the next line. B. Third time winner of the Olympic gold medal for hockey. Option: the Indian team or German team. C. Award given to Dhyan Chand by Hitler. Special gold medal or silver medal. I hope, dear students, you have understood what has been taught in this lesson. This is the end of the lesson now. Thank you, dear students. Stay safe and stay home.